Okay everybody, let's get out our workbook 3. Workbook 3. We will open at page 114. Page 114 in workbook 3. So at the top, there could be tens of billions of planets. Here we see a guy and a girl with their dog walking in the forest and seeing a UFO. A UFO. Unidentified flying object. So, an alien aircraft. Okay, so we will read through the dialogue and we have to use must or can't. Must or can't. The easiest distinction to make between must or can't is must is a positive and can't is a negative. So must is positive, can is negative. Let's read through the dialogue and see where should we use must and where should we use can. Dave, look at this amazing picture. It says here that a Mr. Herring took it last night. He saw something in the sky over a field near his house. Do you think it's a UFO? A spaceship from another planet? And Linda says, of course not. Don't be silly, Dave. It be from another planet. There are no spaceships from other planets. So here she says a negative. There are no spaceships from other planets. So, are we going to use can or must? It's a negative, so we use can. It can't be from another planet. There are no spaceships from other planets. So, Dave, how do you know? There are billions of planets out there, and at least one of them be like Earth. So this is a positive or negative? It's a positive because he is countering a reaction. He has a counter reaction, so it is must. At least one of them must be like Earth. Thus, be the only planet in the universe which can support life. So, what do you think? Number 3, is it this must be the only planet in the universe that which can support life, or this can't be the only planet? It can't be. It can't be the only planet in the universe which can support life. So Linda.
You be serious? Do you really believe there are little green men from Mars in spaceships who fly down to look at us?
So, what did she say? You must be serious or you can't be serious. I think she said, you can't be serious.
Do you really believe?
So it is can. You can't be serious. Do you really believe there are little green men from Mars in spaceships who fly down to look at us? So Dave says, they may not be little, they may not be men, but they may not be from Mars. But yes, I think it's possible that there that we are visited from people from other planets.
You be crazy.
It is can or must. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. Well, what do you think this picture shows? It be a plane. So Linda doesn't think it's a UFO, so she thinks it must be a plane.
It must be a plane.
And Dave says it. Let's read the full sentence. It be a plane. It says here that it moves very quickly from left to right and back again. And then it disappeared. Planes don't do that. So here's the negative, don't. So it is can. It can be a plane. It says here it moves very quickly. So Linda says,
Well, it be a real photograph. Then
so she doesn't think it's a real photograph. It can't be a real photograph. It be a trick of some kind.
it be a trick of some kind.
It must.
It must be a trick of some kind. What's the date of the newspaper? It's not April 1st, is it?
You're right. I be stupid.
You said it.
So Dave says, I must be stupid. Because on April the 1st, they make jokes. They make jokes. So, it's can't, must, can't, must, can't, must. Good job. Now, let's see part 2. Let's look at part 2. So part 2 again, we have to use must and can. Complete these dialogues with must or can. So here we have questions and answers. Questions and answers. Which two planets are hotter than Earth? Which two planets are hotter than Earth? A, be Mercury and Venus because they are closer to the Sun. So if these two planets are closer to the Sun, it must be. Must. And which planet is hotter? Mercury or Venus? A, be Mercury. Again, because it's closer to the Sun. So closer, it's a positive, it must. No, actually you're wrong. Venus is hotter because it has an atmosphere which keeps the heat in. Number 3. Is Earth the biggest planet? No. So when we have no, it's a negative. No is a negative. So no, it can't be. No, it can't be. It's much smaller than Jupiter or Saturn. I think the biggest planet be Jupiter. So if it should be, it must. It must be Jupiter. Number 4. Which planet is the furthest away from the Sun? Jupiter or Neptune? It be Jupiter because it's next to Mars. So it be Neptune. So here we have first the negative and then the positive. So it can't be. It can't be Jupiter because it's next to Mars. So it must be Neptune. Number 5. Is Neptune the coldest planet then? Yes. So yes immediately show us it's a positive. Yes, I think it must be. I think it must be. Okay, everybody, good job. So that is our part for today. We're only going to do page 114. Okay, everybody, you can put away your workbook. Put away your workbook.